So first, I start by writing out what I'm going to eat for that week. I do 2 different variations of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For this meal prep, I'm going to be doing a Southwest breakfast bowl, a protein waffle sandwich, pepperoni pizza taquitos, meatball, brown rice, and veggie medley, Alfredo spaghetti with blackened chicken, and turkey mashed potatoes and crispy green onions. So first, I start with all the carbs, all the starchy stuff that takes forever. So preparing a rice and a rice cooker, just forgetting about it. And then it's not filmed, but I bring a pot of water to boil with some salt for the potatoes that we're doing later, and I preheat the oven to 475. Then I use half a bag of Yukon Gold potatoes, I think, or yellow potatoes, and half of that bag I cut into 1-inch pieces. These are gonna be our breakfast potatoes. I think I used olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, cumin, onion powder. I think that's it. Yes, I'm mixing with a knife. I absolutely despise touching food. And mind you, I'm preparing not by meals, but by what takes the longest. So I put that on a roasting pan. I wish I would use something bigger, that way there was more space between the potatoes to roast. Oh, and you can roast those potatoes for 20 minutes. And then now I'm quartering the other half of washed potatoes, and that's gonna be for the mashed potatoes. Okay, we just pour those in there, let them boil, add some salt. Wash our green bell pepper, our red bell pepper, cut them up, take the insides out, and dice them. That's gonna be for our Southwest breakfast bowl. Once you dice them, just put them aside. Okay, now's a good time to switch your cutting boards, wash your hands, wash your meat. This is thinly sliced chicken breast. I'm just gonna put some olive oil on it. I don't have a brush, so I'm palming that shit. And then we're gonna put some blackened chicken on it. Put it in the baking dish. I like to put in the baking dish, then season it. That way the seasonings juices are in the baking pan. So there it is. I drizzle the chicken again with olive oil, and I put the tongs to be washed. I checked on the mashed potatoes. They're about ready. I drain those. The roast potatoes are ready. I take those out. I put the chicken in. I put that for about 10 minutes. And then that same pot for the mashed potatoes, we put 2 tablespoons of butter. Melt that in there. This is going to be very simple mashed potatoes. It has the skin on and everything. That's just how I like it. And it cuts the meal prep time in half. Not in half. It just lessens it. Add about 1.5 cups of your preferred milk. Add the potatoes, mash the potatoes, add your seasonings. I put salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Mash them up. And we could probably put them on the side, Nelly. We can just put them on the side now. No, we need more seasoning, huh? Yeah. And now this turkey thing, I'm so excited about this turkey thing. I found it had so much protein for a small serving, and it was low in fat. It was a must. But I've never cooked it before, so I'm following the instructions. To be more specific, 3 ounces of this is 90 calories, 1 gram of fat, 3 grams of carb, and 18 grams of protein. So I follow instructions, lay them out, and my hyper self is already preparing the other meat. I added some water to that pan to keep it moist. I put some Italian seasoning on it, and I thought, I want some garlic on it too, so I added garlic. I crimp up the edges, and then I cover it with some more aluminum foil to keep the juices in. And I was gonna put it, but ooh, the chicken's still there. I'm gonna check on the chicken. It's about done. Put about 10 more minutes. And this is where I start getting overwhelmed, so I try to go back to my board and see what I've done already. That way I know I'm doing something. And I think I was complaining about not having enough Tupperware here. It's okay, Ned. It's okay. Take off the potatoes. Yeah, we should have sprayed that. Spray that before you put those breakfast potatoes, but you probably didn't. Oh, you probably did. Respray, reline, put my meatballs. These are vegan meatballs. This will be for one of the lunches. Again, I'm too hyper, so I was about to put it in there, but the chicken was still not done. I put the mashed potatoes away, and I started working. Oh, the meatballs ended up in the oven. I don't know when I put the meatballs in there, but it's about 13 minutes. Anyways, I start cooking my breakfast meat, adobadize it, put some cayenne on it, and I think it was garlic powder or some other powder. Season it to your liking. This is going to be the breakfast meat for the Southwest bowl. And it looks like the meatballs are done. Take those out. What are we waiting on? I'm putting the turkey slices in. What's wrong? Add the peppers, add some salt, add some pepper. And then put the turkey slices in the oven at 350 or 375 for about 20 minutes. And then I transfer that skillet to a pot. I moved everything to the pot. We're washing this pot between things. Relax. Get your eggs ready. We're gonna put those on a skillet, cook those, and once it's cooked and a little wet scrambly, we'll put that into the pot. Move our meatballs to the side, and we're gonna coat them in your sauce of choice. I wanted General So, but I got Kung Pao Put about half a cup of that. I know that seems like a lot, but I'm just coating it, so I'm really not getting all of that. Once those eggs are cooked to your liking, you just transfer that into the pot, mix it, and then I'm putting into a Tupperware. And there you have it, your breakfast potatoes. You can just take a scoop of that in the morning, depending how much you need, and dress it how you like. I'll probably put some salsa verde or some hot sauce on it. And then we're washing that pot again. We're boiling some water, some salt, and that'll be for our spaghetti. Our turkey's ready. I must have not filmed it because then I pull out this veggie medley that I have for the turkey, the meatballs, the brown rice, and this veggie medley. I put it in the microwave. I cooked it, and now we can prepare one of our lunches. So I'm doing a cup of rice, about 8 of these vegan meatballs, and then a quarter of the veggie medley. Yours might look a lot different. These are portions that are meeting my macros needs, my goals. And then I put my spaghetti in the pot that's boiling for about, I think it was 10 minutes for these noodles. I take out panini press. This is gonna be for the pepperoni taquitos, but you can use a skillet or you can use an oven. I'm cleaning and washing things in between. I take low carb tortilla, put some pizza sauce on it, some mozzarella, pepperoni slices. They're turkey sausage pepperoni. They're turkey pepperoni. And I repeat that process. While the taquitos are pressing, I'm putting the broccoli in the microwave. I'm draining the spaghetti. I'm bringing the spaghetti back into the bowl. I'm mixing it with Alfredo sauce, about like 3/4 of the bottle. I'm mixing the broccoli that's cooked in there, mushing it up, cutting up the broccoli. I don't like broccoli. And I didn't have enough Tupperware, so that spaghetti is gonna go in the same pan that the chicken cooked in. Get all the juices. And I didn't show this part, but these are the crispy green beans I was talking about. I put those in the oven per the directions. And my little taquitos are ready. So we're putting them in their little meal prep bowls. This would have been really good with like a ranch. A light or a yogurt ranch, of course. And I'm pairing it with buffalo chips. Onto the breakfast, the other one, the protein waffle. I'm using Stack's protein batter. Mixing it per the instructions, preparing per instructions while the waffle griddle's getting hot. And then I'll also be heating up a big skillet to put the turkey bacon in. Or whatever meat you want to do. Black Forest ham's really good. Turkey slice is really good. And then another skillet for my eggs. I'm going to do 4 fried eggs. 2 sandwiches for me, 2 sandwiches for Chris. I do me and Chris's food. Let the bacon cook, let the waffle cook. And I'll repeat this process twice. I let Zuko the zucchini in for his breakfast. And then we assemble the breakfast sandwich. So 2 pieces of the waffle, 2 bacons, 1 egg, provolone cheese, and I'm putting in a press and seal. Those are actually microwavable, I found out. I don't know who needs to do this or who cares. But what I'm starting to do, and I feel like people should know, is I pick up 5 of my favorite protein snacks and shakes, and I put them in the Amazon subscription. Because if you subscribe to 1 thing, you save 5%. If you subscribe to 5 things, you save 15%. So those lean body shakes that I really like to grab, they're usually $39.99. But then if I do 1 subscription, it's $36. If I pair it with like 4 other snacks that I like, save 15% on each of those, and those lean body shakes become like $34. And my fridge stays stocked because they're delivering it constantly. And it's always a good reminder, like, I'm supposed to be in the gym.